No one can outbow Charlie.
游走在左两方向轨迹成网，重复穿越屏障，自语陪着前往，吞声还不肯离场。爱总能组成高墙，透着月亮，隐忍遍体鳞伤，目送黑洞吞胀，却无力再抵抗。我本已将燃尽无法返航的温柔，等到你出现后，黑夜明目成星空。你本不该闯入被里暖流的宇宙，只把我带走，换热烈的战斗。
Baritone voice here.
Yes.
And where does Charlie come in?
We're not able to do our guess the key game today, so now we have to guess the note Charlie comes in on.
I know a lot of people are disappointed out there. That
It's a
guess the key is not
version.
part of today's show.
What key is this in?
E flat minor, and I think it's modulating to B flat minor, I believe, which is it's a full fifth up or fourth.
Really?
Now.
So it's going to go to here, you
so.
think?
I think so.
Well, if he comes in strong, then I'm going to say...
Which would make sense, because if we're doing duet style, like, and we have more of a baritone, so this makes sense for this sort of
That's
duet
true.
with the songwriter, because they have different ranges.
So I'm going to go with the root. Yeah, I think he may come in on the B flat, but it'll be the higher octave, and then maybe it comes down.
I think they changed it to B flat. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's my guess that nobody cares about. But
I care.
that's
kind
what
of.
matters.
停留在银河剧场，思念成像群星。
He started on the C sharp. It's way up.
自愈可以疗伤，无声还学会播放。
It's D flat, so it's just
爱总能中途结场，不再通往
We
流
appreciate your
星。许个愿望，太阳心跳离伤，与我保护遗忘。
B flat minor.
你本不该闯入被里暖流的宇宙，只把我带走，换热烈的真阳。
思思让我反复坠落，
He's gonna have to push them
Love
in.
it.
His range.
要被银河系包裹，但求生欲让我遗失你回来不忘。我
Quick little fade.
已将燃尽无法返航的温柔。
冻结在你之后，从没有人能带走。
Yes.
你若还会闯入被里暖流。
I really like how he's got like just a theatrical side to him that comes out.
Yeah. With a
Especially
little
when,
bit of a rock edge to it, too.
yeah, like I can hear him doing, even though Phantom's supposed to be an opera singer, he's really not a very good opera singer. But he's a good teacher, and that's all that matters. But anyway, the Phantom push, like a
That's how
Jekyll
you
and
really
Hyde,
feel.
like a Jekyll and Hyde. There's that range of theatrics in his tone, that baritone sound. So when he comes in on some of those notes, he gets that little cry. It's perfectly dramatic. I'm a sucker for that.
A little Jekyll and Hyde would be good for this voice as well.
That's what I just said, didn't I?
Oh, did you say that? I thought you said
Literally
Phantom of the
just
Opera.
said it.
Sorry, I zoned out.
I concur with your assessment.
Gosh.
Right there.
你若还会闯入美丽暖流的绿洲，5年以后，你可能会需要我。
That's cool. Love it. No one can outbow Charlie.
祝大家新年快乐！
谢谢薛之谦和周深带来的战友。
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Strong song.
The
She really is a great singer or songwriter.
Juxtaposition between their two tones. It reminds me of what's that musical?
Jekyll and Hyde.
Doctor. Yes, that would be the one.
Saw that one coming. This is Elise. So it's from Melody Journey, but this is a fan cam from a concert that he did, singing the songs from the show, which is awesome that he implements them into the actual concerts, because that's how some people come to get to know him. So,
Right.
And let's see where
It off it.
I don't get it, but I love it. It works for him.
飞蛾画上漫长的生活，像也不跟我漂亮。请大方承认你对我
You made this series possible, genuinely.
好像听说贝多芬被谁甩后，那写出了月光。倒不如你也可以像他那样，200句上，好花时间。蓝绿橙黄，奇形怪状的伤疤已不管苍凉。我不曾自身，我不是你那么独特的抽象，谁来定价？不能丈量大好时光。没空装你的条条框框，我配做你的鲜美。别来把我麻醉地上，这个世上无本好歹也算是正经一个。
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That focused push. No, it's
Yes.
just that tone. I love these type of songs where he really just has that focused sort of sound. He's pushing more of the chest voice. That vibrato, just always perfect.
Just focused energy really is taking place in those moments. And where he's singing, that C4,
Mm-hmm. C5.
the C5, is part of just built into his comfort zone, which is just so foreign to me. This is something Johnny and I, growing up, working together for years, and we're just always looking for, if we have an idea for a melody, because Johnny wrote a lot of the melodies that I would sing in the band that we were in. I'd be like, yeah, right. I just want the best melody possible. I don't care where it is. And
I was like, are you sure?
and then he'd throw in B's and C's and just like, well, I think I can get it once in the studio. We're not going to do this one live though, right? But to not have to worry about, to sweat, if you can execute it, to just write the best melody for the song and then give it to someone like him.
He's naturally got more of a tenor range. I mean, that's
he does, but still,
his default. But also, most tenors their sweet spot is sort of in that range of the A5 A4, B4, C5.
It's your 80s
higher.
Metal band,
but it's more yeah. limited. They don't hit the high notes. He's got the low notes as well. So it's, I don't even know what his range is, but it's massive.
And it's not just a single tone. It's not just I can get that note with this sound on that vowel. He can paint any color he wants on that pitch. That's what makes it so impressive.
Translation: We were always jealous of singers like him. Jealous.
Translation: We secretly hate him, but we love him at the same time.
Well, any good relationship has that, you know. He's a cat. Look at the paw.
Forgot about the scat.
You hear that melody?
What's called Elise. It's for Elise. Nice. There it is.
Listen to that. Da-da.
And then
So he just da-da-da-da. So it's a G3 F3.
right, but goes down to the C3. He ends there. Yeah.
Okay.
He goes into a little bit of a vocal fry, so he allows the folds to vibrate a little inconsistently, but still tunes his throat to that pitch. That gives you that sense of melody. Or back up, hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just traversed 2 octaves like nothing.
花世界，男女情话，即兴伪装的伤疤已无关痛痒。我独自自伤，我不是你那个不懂的抽象，谁来评价？孤单照亮大好时光，没空装你的条条框框，我不配做你的心累的心疼，别来夸我，把嘴闭上，这个世上，好在恋爱也算是真谛一个。我不是你那个不懂的抽象，谁来评价？孤单照亮大好时光，没空装你的条条框框，我不配做你的鲜美的心房，别来夸我，把嘴闭上，这个世上，不可淘汰也算是真谛一个。
Just absolutely solid. What?
Yeah, somebody said it's funny he decided to dress as a cat for fur, Elise. There you go.
I like it. I didn't even think of that. That was great. Good catch. The consistency of his pitch and just the comfort he has on stage, it's just surreal.
That literally
It
just
really
any
does
style.
set-
I mean, what would you even categorize that one as? Sort of cabaret-ish?
You know, we don't know.
It just doesn't matter.
Trying to pin Charlie down. I think we gave up. We started in the first 100 reactions, and we're done.
We're just true. Well, I keep trying apparently.
So this is Compassion again. So this is
Okay.
I guess fill us in. He's redoing the song. Was this like a voted on thing? What was a totally different version stylistically? I'm curious what the reason was.
Which is really cool if that's the case. That's one of the things I love about this show too, is to see the before and after with the production choices that are made, and that includes his choices vocally. I don't know how much he has to do with the instrumental production. I'm sure on some level, but I mean definitely the key.
Right.
But I mean how he's deciding to deliver the song is a production choice for sure. So to see that in and of itself is really nice, but to see if this is a different version of even that,
Yes.
I think that's always cool.
Great. And and the lyrics are the same. Mimi's reminding us the first version that we heard have all the lyric translations, so you can go back to that, obviously. So we're just listening again and focus on the music delivery.
Okay, it's not different stylistically, just completely alive, and he's no longer sick. Okay.
Well, that's a plus.
But even so, even that, like I think just the different days, like different states.
He can sing it twice in a row on the same day, and he's going to do all these subtle differences because he can. He kind of breathes in or lives in the moment, rather. All right, here we go.
祝大家新年快乐啊！
This sounds familiar. Everyone knows this is my favorite.
摔碎的家和失意，刚好打破平静。光着脚才能证明痴情。眼睛无力，涣散恨意，夺我千百次性命。你柔情哄我，乖乖交出情。
Love that.
我要比你显得更无情，再上一场病，怜悯是讨来的公平。我要带着爱与恨着你，风筝就没还你醉醒。我要抱着你紧手伶仃，不准凋零，让岁月点点你纯背影，添一捧慰藉。希望听到的每一个人都要好好爱自己，好吗？
This message always present.
后面的朋友，你们好吗？会唱的一起唱好不好？摔碎的家和失意，刚好打破平静。光着脚才能证明痴情。换成梦呓，歇斯底里，认尽千万种陷阱。用场面不行，不容你的同情。会唱的一起。我要比你显得更无情，再生一场病，怜悯是讨来的公平。我要带着爱意恨着你，逢人就没还你醉醒。我要抱着你紧手伶仃，站着真心，让岁月点点你纯背影，添一捧慰藉。
All right, I'm gonna pause this. So this is a melody I do remember. This one jumps out to me a little bit more. The production of it's really cool. A little more Eastern to my ears in terms of it feels exotic. Some of the sound, the instrument choices, but the melody also feels just not stock. There's just the there's the hooks there that feel like that's why it's memorable. But there's the moments, interval jumps in between that feels he's somehow able to connect a wide range of notes and makes it feel like it's still just a conversation.
Yeah, it's not an easy melody.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's catchy, like you were saying, but so going back with what you're saying, sort of that Eastern sort of sound, which sort of relies on sort of the pentatonic,
Right.
which is a common scale throughout the world, but just the way it's used in China, for instance. It's just got a specific flavor to it, and it's one of those types of melodies and songs that reminds me to stop, because it's easy when you're running a show to kind of get an analytical mode, and yeah, you made it right.
But every time I switch view now, apparently we're going to hear that. Sorry, go on.
Way to ruin the moment. No, No, no. It's just I was able to remind myself to just stop and take it all in, especially with his voice, which was sort of the initial impression. And for a long time, I mean, we just would go on and on about how sort of healing his voice is, and
Right.
and sometimes you can get so like in fast forward mode. It's like, okay, what are we listening for? How do we break it down? That we forget to like take it all in. This is a song. There's something conducive about this particular song where it's that, just really being present with it and sort of letting the healing gift that he has take over. Because it's just
Right.
there's that tone
The
in a song like
tone-
that as well. Yeah.
Right, the tone with the melody without the lyrics, because I don't remember the details of the lyrics that we had before, obviously. But I can close my eyes as I was just trying to. Hopefully, it doesn't feel too disconnected to you guys in the chat because we're reacting. But sometimes, especially when Charlie's singing, sometimes I just want to like drift off and meditate and just feel
I know,
that frequency, that energy in a song like this kind of really invites that feeling. And I think healing's a beautiful word for that. And there's so much of his material like lets you or invites you to do that very thing. It's beautiful.
Even the more rock and roll stuff, more hard rock stuff, it still has.
That's because
even though
it's just him. Yeah.
Yeah, well, even he can evoke any mood and any emotion with whatever tonality and delivery he decides to go with. And it can be high energy, but always in the background is that healing energy.
Something
Even if he's singing
centered.
death metal, he could still make it sound
Right.
soothing.
Which I'd be totally up for listening to.
Right, me too.
Would you like to discuss Charlie's nasopharynx
I was
Just-
hoping you would ask me that.
just-
Yes.
for a hot second? The pharynx, the throat, is basically broken up into three groups of muscles. We have the laryngopharynx right above the larynx. That's kind of cylindrically shaped muscles that close in, especially when you go to swallow. All those muscles do that. Then you've got the oropharynx. That's the region of the muscle you could see if you just look in a mirror and just a little eye can kind of see that space that also is flexible. And then you got the nasopharynx. It's the top part of the throat. And it's connected to the soft palate. It has that little uvula, that little flap that hangs
The
down.
hangy
right?
ball. Yes, the hangy ball.
If to be technical, the hangy ball. Good luck, Zach and Alice, on this one. I don't know how they're going to paraphrase this.
The
But-
hangy ball.
As he modifies the vowel, he's doing vowel modification, which is popular in bel canto, in Chinese opera singing, as well as more Western style, where you want certain tones to be highlighted. So he's got kind of a, not nasally, but allowing more airflow into the nasal passages. That's called hypernasal. So if I were to exaggerate it, you would sound like this. All the sound goes up here. It's really kind of annoying. But that's with my soft palate down. The nasal pharynx, it's dilated, right? But then there's hyponasal, and that's where the uvula, the hangy ball, I believe you refer to it as, well, that's flexed up. So then it sounds hyponasal. So there's no airflow, no sound waves getting into there. So there's open, and then closed, same pitch, but the overtones totally modified the feeling tone. So if I'm just hold it back here, as he goes up, you can hear how it's a little brighter. He's got a little more air going through his nasal cavities, and then he slowly closes off the nasal pharynx, modifying that space to give a warmer tone to support that higher frequency. You can kind of hear the shift, just really well executed.
Yeah.
So let's listen back. Bright, close. You hear that? It's like he's fading the frequencies as he's going up higher.
Yeah.
Gives a warmth to it.
我要比你深得鼓舞情
Not to
在生
mention singing
长
impossibly high
人
note.
民是讨来的公平，